motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it along the sideline. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play. So this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second. And that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Clark. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can
He's got it down the left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Sturdivant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was the #1 team you wanted to beat.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Really nice job of awareness on the first down that time by the defender. He sees him thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Just keeps slinging it. Bringing the heat. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. Third and goal. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be fourth down.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up fourth down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Using his legs, it's Frazier. There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Georgia comes quickly to the line. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. Quarterback keeps it.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Past the 40. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry up. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Fast forward.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice.
I think it was just staring at the rock.
Put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Dogs are
Hey,
in the
Banks,
advance
dude.
here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Grab near the marker. It's Sturdivant. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Clark. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Yeah, I didn't even see you in that.
They've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players. In the past, I feel like this is the recent success of Georgia.
No, that's true.
In the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
It's so hard to play QB. You got all these bullets flying at you, people coming at you, and you got to know where they're running a route. Oh, and I got to get my feet perfectly set and try to make throws. So I think you can't be great at a quarterback unless you get the first part secured first, and that's your feet. Get those feet nice and quiet before you throw the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yo, serious too.
From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Frazier. Still running at the 40. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Did this nigga Flash?
Took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get
This
that
nigga
momentum.
got faster and faster.
With the passing game, I tell you what, keep that passing game up.
That's like me though. Cause yeah, that's like me.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The offense changing the play. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Right on the money. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. He was trying to keep that play alive, getting out and escaping to the left, just hoping something good would happen.
And just buying time, right? Trying to give your receiver time to get open. He couldn't get open. He couldn't find an avenue to get him the football, but at least he bought some time and gave himself a chance. Just couldn't capitalize on it.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. Those windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decisions.
Hey, yo, that was crazy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on first down. Still looking, on the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. Top 10 defense, one of the best units in the
I knew you was going to say so.
On a scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden, has to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
To throw, it's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. You find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Gators will have a 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. That might seem like a risky call to get put on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
Hey, that was rough. That was rough.
Touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gator! And that one will give them the lead. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hands and the nice sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads it left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Yo, it's funny, bro.
Breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Great place to start for this offense. Power football with the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Hand off from the shotgun. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game. They're going to run the football, and the defense.
Oh no, we got lucky right there. I ain't gonna lie, we got lucky.
Down their throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
Yeah, if I'm number 5, sure.
On the run, it's Webb. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock, and after ripping up...
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And, man, a lot of times late in games...
No, facts. I got Georgia in this one league, bro. They did the same shit. I just wanted to see if they did the same shit, and they are. I ain't gonna lie, they are. As soon as I was Georgia, any other team don't do that though. In my opinion.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 18 over UMass. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should...
Got a little room. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return.
Who is that nigga? Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop.
Yeah, I can't wait for the college leagues to start, games start.
Defense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Georgia going up tempo. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Handoff to the single back. Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to...
Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football.
Yeah, he was open. I think he was open.
Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them and they produce.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah, they're supposed to be 2. Yeah, you're right.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more solid.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Slithers into space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With a 1st and 10.
I know, he's just like shorter.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Hey, the Steelers could use that nigga for real. You got what? Don't you got to play 3 years, right? He is. He is.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close
I seen that. I seen that.
Running backs are so good.
Seen that. You had to stop. I ain't going to cap.
Nowadays, they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee.
GG, bro.
Glasses will be raised across the sunshine.